having a slow Saturday morning over here, and honestly, we've been having a slow week. If you've been following this channel for a while, you'd know that I normally vlog my weeks, but I decided to take this week off. I just felt like I needed to sit with my thoughts instead of putting them all on the internet. But long story short, dating is so emotionally draining. Sometimes it just feels like a loop of constantly putting yourself out there and being emotionally vulnerable and getting to know new people. And I mean, I feel like it's hard enough to find someone that you like and then find someone you like that likes you back. But then once that happens, there's so much more that goes into it. If you're someone that wants to get married or have a long-term life partner, it's a really big decision, and it's something that I don't take lightly, and I try not to be like so serious about it, but I just don't want to get into a relationship that drags on for months, years, and then it's just like it's not the right person again. So that's all I'm gonna say on that. No tea, no shade, no nothing, but I have just kind of been feeling exhausted. We're back again focusing on ourselves, so that's what I've been doing this week, and I just want to have a chill self-care weekend, so that's what this video is going to be. Yesterday I made this coffee cake banana bread. It turned out so good, so I had that this morning with my coffee. I also just ordered Ovasitol again. It's one of the most popular supplements for PCOS. Just re-upped on that. I have not been taking that for the past few years, but I do want to be consistent and see if I notice a difference. But yeah, I kind of took a break from my normal supplements because I was getting updated testing and I didn't want it to interfere. But now we're getting back to that, and I'm just like really focusing on my health again. I have updated ultrasounds in a couple days. I also wanted to talk about a couple books. I just finished reading this book yesterday. I don't know why, but lately I've been reading a lot of books and I haven't really been getting a lot from them, and I wouldn't say that they're bad. Like, this is a good book. There's a lot of good points in here, good information, tangible takeaways, things you can do to help with your nervous system. I'd probably give this a 4 out of 5, but it wasn't life-changing, and honestly it's probably because I read a lot of self-help books and I've done a lot of research and studying when it comes to health. So I think just for me, it wasn't a ton of new information. I'm also working through a few other books. I'm on the last book of A Court in Thorns and Roses. I think it's A Court of Frost and Starlight. A Court of Silver Flames, sorry. This is my current fiction read. I was obsessed with this series when I first got onto it. I think it was at the beginning of last year. Books 1 to 3 were great. Wait, this is book 4? It says this is book 4. I swear I'm on book 5. What am I reading? Where's my Kindle? A Court of Silver Flames, book 4? Okay, there are 5 books, but for some reason there's books 3 and 3.5. A Court of Wings and Ruin and A Court of Frost and Starlight are 3 and 3.5. So it's number 4, but it's book 5. That's kind of confusing. Anyways, that is my current fiction read. We're also reading The Untethered Soul. This one's been really slow for me. I know a lot of people love this book, and again, I'm not gonna say it's a bad book. I just feel like I'm not really getting anything from it. Also working through A Course in Miracles. I've definitely taken a break. I was going steady for a while. This is hefty, and you're not supposed to speed through it. There's a lesson a day. I think you're supposed to do it in a year. Pretty sure there's 365 lessons. I should leave this out though, because I want to get back into it. This one really makes you think. I also recently picked up this book, so this is going to be my next read, but I feel like I need to finish one more book before starting this, but we did finish this yesterday. I like having a fiction and a nonfiction going at the same time because they just feel completely different. I normally read my fiction books on my Kindle in bed, and then my nonfictions, I generally get hard copies. I feel like I'm more likely to go back and flip through them or like highlight information, or I might want to lend them out to people. So yeah, that's just a little book update. I'm gonna do a speed clean of my house. I think my cousin might come over and we're gonna play Scrabble and have tea and stuff like that. It's a super gray, gloomy day, so it's the perfect day to just stay inside and be cozy. I've been trying not to do too much shopping because I don't really need anything, but I did place an order on Lululemon the other day. It always gets here so fast. I've had my eye on the Define cropped jacket for a while, and they just came out with this new color. I think the color is Midnight Plum. Doesn't say on here, but it's a really dark purple. I was originally gonna get the black, but I thought this was super nice. And then I got matching leggings to go with it. So I'm gonna try this on. I got a size small. These are Wonder Train leggings. I like it. but I almost think I might want to switch it for black. I don't know. I feel like I would just wear it more because it's super versatile. I don't know. What do we think? I just fed Tika her dinner. She licks her bowl clean for like 5 minutes after. Anyways, I'm making an early dinner, not making. I'm just having this leftover chicken stew from Nature's Fair. I'm out of my normal bowls. Actually, I just did dishes. Just gonna heat this up. Super easy, no cooking. Heading to the dog park because both myself and my dog have anxiety, and getting outside and moving your body always helps. I'm currently in the drive-thru to get a coffee, and I wouldn't necessarily say that caffeine helps with anxiety, probably the opposite, but I just love having a hot beverage. Sounds like a song. We're going to the park. The dog park. Yep. We're not there yet though. Just washed my hair because my scalp has been super dry and itchy lately. The longer I go without washing it, the itchier it gets. It's so much harder to get into the scalp with extensions in. I've had these extensions in now for like four to 5 months. I'm also noticing that the extensions are quite a bit lighter than my hair now, just because my hair has been growing out. So next time I get them moved up, I either want to tone the bottom or highlight the top, but since we're going into spring and summer, I think I'll highlight the top. So it's gonna be more of a like dirty blonde, probably. Eventually I wanna cut the extensions to about the length of my hair and just go down to 1 row as well. I like to like phase them out slowly. This is a blow dry smoothing taming milk. So it has heat protectant and like keratin smoothing in it. And then I'm also putting in some leave-in conditioner. going to my mom's for dinner tonight, so I'm gonna go grab a bottle of wine. I think I'm also gonna bring the rest of the coffee cake banana bread because I've pretty much eaten the entire loaf at this point. I just did a quick clean of my house. I did the floors. They needed a wash. I would normally do a grocery shop on Sunday, but since I'm going to my mom's for dinner, I'm gonna leave it till tomorrow, and I might do a what I eat in a week next week because it's been a while since I've done one of those. I also want to start doing a huge purge of my house, but like the areas that I don't normally clear out, like my storage locker. I'm thinking about moving again. I feel like I've been talking about this for the past 2 years and I just haven't bit the bullet on it, but I don't know. I was talking to my sister the other day. I think it was in the summer when we were discussing moving, like potentially moving in together, and we ended up looking at a couple places and just, I don't know, neither of us ended up moving, but I think she wants to get out of her place within the next month or two. And honestly, it'd be nice to be downtown for the summer and be near the beaches and stuff. So that's something we're considering again. There's just so, I don't know. I think it's something that I've been overthinking, and like the original plan was to live in the condo that I'm at for like 2 years, and then I was gonna go back to the city, and now it's been over 3. I think it's been 3.5 years that I've been back. So I've definitely been at this apartment longer than expected, but I think I was using finances as part of the reason why I wasn't moving, because it is quite a bit more expensive to go downtown. I think I'd be spending $1,000 more a month to be downtown, maybe even more than that, honestly, like with parking and stuff. But if me and my sister split a place, we can get a nicer place, and I'd basically be paying the same as what I pay now. So I can't really use that as an excuse, but the thought of having a roommate again or not having my own space is kind of, I think I've just gotten super comfortable living where I'm at and having my own space and like owning my apartment, not having a landlord, not having to deal with like renting it out, and also just the thought of moving, like packing up all my stuff, getting movers, but like that's what you gotta do. If I don't do it now, I'm gonna do it eventually. And it's kind of gotten to a point where I feel like I've just been putting it off. Whenever I yawn, my eyes cry. So it always looks like I'm crying, I'm not crying. I feel like I just need to start taking action on things though. Like I feel like a broken record talking about how I feel stagnant and don't know what I'm doing with my life and all this stuff. And it's like, I think I just get in my head and I overthink things too much. The antidote for overthinking is to just make a decision and go for it and take action. And I keep telling myself that, but I'm not actually doing anything about it. So anyways, we'll see. I just got to the wine store. I had this wine recently. I think it was this one. And it was pretty good. So I think I'm gonna try, or I'm gonna see if they have it. Afternoon matcha. I'm heading out in like 45 minutes, but I'm gonna do a little bit of planning for next week's meals. I just looked in my fridge to see if there's anything that needs to get used up. I don't have any fruit or vegetables, but I do have 1 salmon fillet and a bunch of chicken and turkey sausage in the freezer. So I'm not like rushed to use it, but that is some protein that I have. So I think we're gonna work with that. Also, I've gotten a bunch of comments on my laptop cover. My sister actually got this for me for Christmas, but she got it off of Revolve. So I'll link this down below if any of you guys are interested, because I did have a few comments. I'm just gonna go on Pinterest and get some inspo for recipes. I just got home from my mom's. I was sent home with some more chicken casserole. If you guys watched, might have been 2 vlogs ago now, but my mom gave me some of this. It's so good. This is what we had for dinner, but it's like a chicken and rice casserole. It's gonna look kind of weird like this. We put slivered almonds on top, and then these are some homemade buns that her husband made. So honestly, I'm set for dinners. This is gonna give me, this is like 2 or 3 servings for sure. That's gonna help with next week's meal planning. shower. I feel like I probably look crazy right now. Like my hair is, I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna watch the new episode of White Lotus and then I'm going straight to bed because I'm pretty tired. But that was my chill weekend. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.